do I want to record today? Fuck it. Hey guys, it's me, Buffalo. These are AA batteries. Welcome to a new show. It's called the BTEC playlist. Name was inspired by Discord. You know who you are. I wanted to do something like this for a while. Basically, every month I'm going to start sort of just noting down as the month goes along all the standout songs that I've been enjoying, and it's like the lighting's fucked. Can I just like, yeah, wait, is this better like that? Yeah, wait, hold on. Basically the idea is throughout the month I essentially document highlights, like tracks that I just have been enjoying this particular month. Could be new songs, could be songs that came out in 1964, could be any time. I don't really care. It's just songs that I've been just listening to and liking in the form of a little playlist. I'll put a link to the playlist in the description on Spotify if you want to, listen to these songs. I still got a bunch of reviews to catch up on, I have got a Little Boat 2 review, film, just got to edit that. Would anyone still be interested in that? Is that too late now? I also got to do Jack White, I want to get my thoughts out on that, especially given a certain fucking fruithead gave it a pretty alarming review, so hey, I got to give my thoughts. But yeah, let's get into this playlist. I got a bunch of songs here, I'm not sure how many, I've not counted, but yeah, let me just tell you about what they are. The new Tyler, Okra, it's called. It's like a throwaway B-side, I guess, from Flower Boy, which is weird, because honestly, if I'm being real, there's about 5 songs on Flower Boy that are worse than those 5, I guess, being these ones. Okra is awesome. It's a great track. I fucking love it. I think it's got loads of great quotables. I like the skeletal nature of the beat. It's very bare bones, but it's to the point. It's got some very heavy, rumbling 808s that really just power through the fucking headphones. I like the snare that's used here. It's quite metallic and just sharp, which is cool. And just Tyler's overall sense of swagger and attitude is really potent on this song, and each verse kind of seems to get more kind of aggressive than the last one, which is cool. And his flow on that last verse was wonderful, and the video is awesome. Really love the video. He did have a terrible bar on that opening verse. He said, like, "I'm quarter pound your chicken nugget, fuck it." I was just like, that's lazy. But hey man, overall, it's catchy, it's fun, it's short, it's a banger. It's a good track. Probably one of my favorite Tyler songs. Next up is Evidence with Throw It All Away. His new album didn't really stick with me, but I came back to this song a surprising amount. Has one of the smoothest beats I've heard all year. The strings at the end of the little loop, like the groove that gets sort of looped throughout the song, at the very end of the loop, there's like these strings that come in. It sounds so sick. If you're just looking for some real chill jazz rap that just clocks in like a good solid 3 minutes with some nice bars, yeah, go listen to this song. And if you like this song, then go listen to his album. At number 3, I have Panic at the Disco with Bill God, and Then We'll Talk. This is probably my favorite Panic at the Disco song, because I did the review for the new tracks, and I still think they're pretty cool. Not many problems with those new songs. They're cool, but yeah, I caught a little bit of heat on Discord and on the comments for saying how I don't like the first album and stuff. And yeah, honestly, like, to be fair, I went back and just sort of skimmed through it, and I can tolerate it in small doses, but his voice just gets so fucking annoying, like, so quick. But the one track that I kept returning to was this one, the final track on the album. It's so catchy, such a catchy song. It's so unbelievably infectious. It's kind of ridiculous, and the storytelling in this sort of song is kind of interesting. It's very wordy, which is one thing I need to commend Panic on. With that first album, those tracks were lyrically quite dense for the genre. It doesn't really help when your voice is so fucking painfully straining all the time. His voice, it just gets really hard to bear very quick for me. But this song, I can tolerate it. It's very catchy, and a really nice closer to their first album. But yeah, moving on from there, Dabrye with the song Pretty, featuring Jonwayne. Dabrye has a new album out. It's called 3-3. He's like a producer. And yeah, the album features a whole bunch of cool rappers like Rock Marciano and Danny Brown is featured. NF Doom is featured. There's a bunch of features. But yeah, Jonwayne really destroyed this song. He went the fuck in, man. This dude really killed this fucking feature. And the instrumental is absolutely gorgeous, dude. This is a gorgeous instrumental. The piano chords in this thing are fucking stunning. Another nice piece of jazz rap. We got the Evidence track, and we got this track. Hey, if you're looking for some just chill, relaxing, serene fucking jazz rap, then this is the place to be. Go check it out. But next up after that, we have the very opposite. We have something a lot more fucking insane. This might get me some trouble, but I actually really enjoyed this song this month. Bubba by 6ix9ine. I don't like 6ix9ine at all, really. I think he's a little obnoxious, but I appreciate this song. I appreciate his delivery on this song, and the instrumental is just evil. And it's short too, so it doesn't get too annoying. Like a minute 50 seconds. It's pretty quick. But yeah, when he's like, like the way he delivers it with so much ferocity, I can't knock it, man. It's fun. It's hard, dude. It's an aggressive track, and the instrumental, again, the beat on this song is out for blood, bro. It is really quite a vicious instrumental, and I love it for it. I enjoy this track. And next up we have Polygon window with Portreath Harbour. Went back and listened to some semi-obscure Aphex Twin releases, you know, the stuff he would put out under different names, like AFX and shit, you know. But Polygon window, I've always had a bit of a liking towards the Surfing on Sine Waves album. It's like a really interesting, real nice, glitchy kind of house release for him. Not quite as dizzying as a lot of his like solo material under the name Aphex Twin, you know. It's much more kind of easy to digest, but I think it's tight as fuck regardless. And this is probably the track that really stuck out to me during my revisit of the album. There's just this really bright earworm of a melody that gets introduced that just gives the song such a wonderful sense of just seraphic beauty that I really love. And I think the way the song progresses and the beat just kind of gets, you know, just laced in your head. It's just so hypnotic, and the way he uses that to his advantage. On this particular track, he executes that really wonderfully, and I recommend it. I recommend if you check out any of the songs from Surfing on Sine Waves, make it this one. This is a highlight, for me at least. But yeah, next up I have Sway Lee with a Hurt to Look. It's to look your way. Shrem Life 3, or in other words, Shrem with a 3, so 3. Ray Shremmerd, man, Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy, they are back, or they're coming back with a new album. A triple album. Triple fucking album? Well, I mean, not really a triple. It's not really a triple album. Not really. It's not. It's like, it's just 3 albums all coming out on the same day. I think is it just 3 albums all coming out on the same day? Or is it all going to be in one big 3 album triple disc package? Like, I don't think it's going to be that. It's just like, one of the discs is going to be Sway Lee solo. One of them is Slim Jimmy solo, and the other is just Shrem Life 3. Or maybe that's, I'm not sure how it's working. But regardless, I think that's an interesting tactic. Like, if it was like 3 discs of Ray Shremmerd, and then maybe I'd be like, bro, it's just, come on. But it's 3 different albums, you know, it's not all one. I mean, is it? I don't know, but hey, you know what? Hey, I'm cool with that. As long as I get a good handful of fun songs, I don't care. But yeah, this track, honestly, this is the worst of the 3 singles they dropped. They dropped like 3, on the same day they dropped a single for all 3 discs. The last couple weeks, I've just been enjoying the fuck out of this Sway Lee track. On this song, I just can't help but be really allured by the way he sings. He just sounds truly really hurt, and it's just cute. I can't tell if that's evil or fun. It's a really pretty track instrumentally. It's very kind of glossy and just kind of, you know, woozy and gorgeous. But yeah, overall, I think all 3 of the songs they dropped were all pretty solid. So this was probably my least favorite, but yeah, the last couple of weeks I've been playing it quite a bit. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I don't mind it. But yeah, moving on from there, we have a much more aggressive song from Denzel Curry featuring IDK. The song, banger. It's a total bang. I mean, it's pretty much. It's just. I mean, look at the fucking artwork. They're just not fucking around, bro. It's what it says on the. It's Denzel Curry and IDK going crazy. It's catchy. It's bass heavy, and it's a good time. After that, I have another banger. This one being a little bit more unorthodox. JPEG Mafia and Freaky with the "I might vote for Donald Trump just to say I did it." It's a crazy song, man. Like, the beat is really interesting. It's awesome. It's, you know, it's hard and stuff. It's all, you know, it's fiery, but like, it's so weird. Like, when it drops, it's not really traditional at all. It's just a really odd kind of drop. It's really fuzzy and distorted and reverby. It has these weird sound effects going on. Like, JPEG Mafia is a really inventive producer, man. I gotta give him credit. It's just such a fucking raw, aggressive song, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I recommend it if you're looking for a very strange, off-kilter, hard, aggressive, SoundCloudy kind of rap song. Again, moving on from there, I have Anna von Hausswolff. With The Truth, The Glow, and The Fall, or just The Truth, The Glow, The Fall. Opening track to her new album. It's called Dead Magic. 5 tracks long. It's like 40-something minutes long. This song I'm highlighting today is like 12 minute. Lengthy tracks on this album, but she really came through with a wonderful album here. Honestly, I really enjoyed it a lot. It's very kind of harrowing at times, but it's also really hopeful at times. I think this is a track that perfectly highlights that. The squealing sense of desperation, kind of very present in her voice on this track, is really, really potent, and it's really kind of, it's gorgeous, but it's also very frightening. Especially during the middle portion of the song, where there's this like trudging organ melody. It's like, that's just kind of getting repeated, and she just sounds so, she is just howling away, and it is really powerful. But the intro is so beautifully just skeletal, the way there's like little strings just kind of peppered throughout, the way they just kind of burst in every now and then, the way they flow, and then to the very end, the last like 3-4 minutes is just absolutely fucking gorgeous. The way it all swells up is really brilliant. But yeah, overall wonderful track, really awesome. If you're just looking, man, hey, for real, when this video is done, man, just close your eyes. Go on Spotify. Well, I mean, okay, sorry. let me get the order right. Go on Spotify, type in Anna von Hausswolff, look for the album Dead Magic, find the song The Truth Below the Force, the first track. It's pretty easy to find. You'll get there, I promise. And then you just hit play, then you close your eyes and just listen to this shit. Anything you just, oh man, you gotta go to like a meeting in like, I don't know, like 30 minutes, bro. Like, just ignore that shit. You know, just anything you might be doing the day, or any worries you may have, just for 12 minutes, ignore it. Hit play and chill. Trust me. Come back to this video, comment, and be like, hey, that was a good idea, bro, thank you. It's a really beautiful piece of music that you're just going to get totally hypnotized by. It's a very mesmerizing and gorgeous song. I recommend it. Next up, we got Young Fathers. You know, their new album, Cocoa Sugar, is out now. Came out the beginning of the month, and I gave it a glowing review because I think it's fun. It's dope. It's inventive. It's idiosyncratic. It's odd. And it's just a good time. It's a real fun listen. The song I have been playing the most from it has got to be the track Wow. This song, I just like the lyrical idea of how it's just sort of tackling like how we're all so amazed by everything, but we're all so defeated by it simultaneously. The very kind of frenetic kind of beat. It's always just like it just kind of keeps like, it's like this song is sort of like a train ride. It's not a roller coaster. It's not a bike ride. It's not a car ride. It's the nice middle ground. It's a train ride. Imagine you're on a train. You start off in just some average, just like sort of suburban kind of just like houses. You just look out the window. All you see is just like an average little like village or something. And as you go on the train ride, you end up entering like a bustling, like huge, like fucking massive New York type city, like London or something, like this huge fucking city with tall fucking buildings and shit. And then you enter like a mountainous area, then you enter like a desert. It's just like this really nice, like pleasant train ride, just taking you in these interesting little areas. That's how it feels listening to this track. You know, it's just sort of like adding new things to the beat, and then like that part where that little melody comes in. When that comes in, it gives it a whole new, much more playful feel. It becomes a lot less rigid when that part comes in. It gives it a different tone. I like that a lot. Overall, it's a great album. I recommend the whole album, but if you're going to check out one song from it, I would recommend Wow. Oh, I'm struggling to speak. But, you know, when you've been, I don't know if you can relate, when you've been recording or something, or you just ate a lot of food or something, which I totally just did, and you're just like, your throat is just like on the brink of suicide. Yeah, I'm kind of in that state right now. But I'm gonna power through it. We got more songs to talk about. Black Milk has a new album called Fever, and I listened to it. It was pretty cool. But the track I got the most from would be the song To a Try, featuring Dwell or Dwelle. Yeah, dude, Dwell or Dwell? I'm gonna go with Dwelle. Yeah, that seems likely. He is like I feel like he's like an underappreciated like hook killer, man. Whenever I see this dude featured on something, or like a chorus, he just fucking kills it. He's wonderful when it comes to hooks. And yeah, his hook on this Black Milk song is amazing. And the instrumental is really great. And Black Milk, his rapping is pretty serviceable, although in general, Black Milk is a much more interesting producer to me than he is a rapper. He's a very talented producer. As a rapper, he's still good. I just don't really think he has much character to him. But yeah, he does a good job on this song. I think this is probably the standout song from his Fever album. But yeah, moving on from I have an announcement, everyone! I have no clue where I said this, but apparently I said this song. I totally forgot where. I don't know if I tweeted it out, I don't know if I made a video where I said it, but the reason I know I said it is because Ryan Leith, bro, in your top 50 of 2016 video, you mentioned my name in regards to this album. You were like, oh, Buffalo, I know you don't like this one. I know you don't like this one. When you said that, I was like, how the fuck do you know that? I just didn't remember saying it. I don't know if I tweeted it, or I don't know where I said this, but yeah, I'm talking about Angel Olsen, My Woman. An album that I guess I said somewhere that I'm not that big of a fan of, which was true, but let me tell you, bro, I've seen the light. This album is dope as fuck. I have been fast asleep. I've recently really came around to it. I forget where I said that other shit, but that is no longer the case. And the song that I have been enjoying the most from it has got to be actually, I don't know if it is the one I wrote down. Because track 1, Intern, is stunning. Is a really stunning song. But the song I have written down is Those Were the Days. Oh, which one do I go with? I'm going Intern, actually. You know what? Fuck it. No, it's not you anymore, Those Were the Days. You're a good song. Those Were the Days, you're a good song. But Intern has got to take it, man. Like that part at the end where it goes all like, dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, the chords, man, is stunning, and her voice, bro. Yeah, I need to go check out some more Angel Olsen, bro. I'm not really listening to anything she's ever done besides My Woman. So leave some suggestions of some good songs she has that I should listen to or something. Next up, Segall. had an album in January, which I could not listen to because he just hates Spotify for some reason. And my man Josh came through with the link, and I appreciate it because I love the album. I think it's so fucking sick. To all people that hate the new Jack White, like, this is sort of like the Jack White album you were hoping for, I think. It's a really fucking fun garage rock, psych rock album with tons of amazing riffs, tons of infectious grooves, and some really hilariously, just beautifully fun song topics. Really enjoy a lot of these tracks, but the song I have to highlight has got to be the track When Mummy Kills You. This song is so visceral, it's so fucking bombastic and just fun and explosive. Definitely the highlight right now for me on this album. But I'm enjoying just listening through it and just, you know, finding new favorite hooks, favorite riffs, favorite this, favorite that. With each listen, I'm just kind of uncovering new little favorite moments here and there. But right now, When Mummy Kills You has got to be my favorite track. Next up, I have Ben Frost. He has a new EP with an amazing title. The name of the EP is All That You Love Will Be Eviscerated. It's just so fucking blunt and evil. I love it. It's so bleak. It's so provocative and just confrontational. Like, everything you love will die. I love it though. It's great. But yeah, I've been listening to it, and it's pretty much an extension of what he was doing on his last album, The Center Cannot Hold. Fucking fantastic electronic album. Sort of like an ambient experimental noise album, and it's pretty fucking violent at times, and I love it for it. But yeah, this new EP is essentially just like a little mini album. It's like 31 minutes, so I mean, it's pretty long for an EP. Like, I know full-length albums that are roughly the same length. But yeah, it's just sort of like an extension of that very bleak, dark, and hammering sort of sound that he kind of developed on that last LP. And this new EP is just as good. It's really fucking fun. I'm enjoying. It's not really fun, but I'm having fun with it. It's evil. It's crazy. And the track I want to highlight is Self-Portrait in Ultramarine. Some of the textures and chord progressions on this thing are truly fucking haunting, and I'm a fan. I recommend it. It's pretty cool. It's like 6 minutes long if you're looking for a very bleak, very hopeless sounding ambient noise track with some really just beautifully nightmarish chord progressions and textures kind of flowing throughout it. Then I would recommend this Ben Frost song from his new EP, All That You Love Will Be Eviscerated. If you like this track, then I recommend the rest of the EP because it does follow suit. I need a fucking drink. Please excuse me. Alright, how long is this? I was hoping this would just be like 20 minutes. This is going to be so long. Oh my god. Segall is up next. He has a new album. Jesus Christ. I need to be able to... There we go. Alright, so yes, Segall has a new album out called In the Comfort Of. The song I wanted to highlight from it is called Chlorine. It features Smino. It's very catchy. It's so fun. The way he pulls off that melody is so sick. Arctic Monkeys. I went back and listened to their first couple albums this month. I ran a poll actually on Twitter because I was just interested to see what people say. Favorite Worst Nightmare is the best Arctic Monkeys album, bro. Such a visceral, explosive album, man. Like, more so than the first album. Like honestly, his vocals are much cleaner and they're much more melodic. And in general, the production is just more just fierce on the second album. First album's still dope. I love the first album. It's a great record. But yeah, the second album, Favorite Worst Nightmare, has got better choruses, better riffs, better production. It's just fucking awesome. And the song I wanted to highlight from it, This House is a Circus, bro. This song is the best fucking song. This is honestly the best Arctic Monkeys song they've ever made. Can I just realign this shit? Yeah, that's way better. This House is a Circus is my favorite Arctic Monkeys song ever. This song is so... House is a circus, berserk as fuck. We tend to see that as a perk. No, look, like the way he says it, he has so much like attitude and charisma. Like you can't fucking. How the fuck is the first one? The highs on the second album are way more exciting to me than the highs on the first album. Do me a favor? No, we're not gonna fucking debate this, bro. We're not gonna fucking debate this. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's so definitely the better album. But yeah, moving on from there, I have. I've been listening to quite a bit of Swans recently, particularly these 5 albums right here. Heavy rotation recently, oh wow, recently for me. And I decided, and yeah, if I didn't mention it before, I'm going to limit these playlists to just 1 song per artist. So I had to pick 1 track. I had to pick 1 song out of these 5 Swans albums that I've been listening to. They have some amazing tracks. Like I was thinking maybe Screenshot from To Be Kind, but the track I landed on was from the Seer, the song 93 Avenue Blues. Oh my fucking god. This song is terrifying. This song truly scares me. Like, it's legit like a horrifying song. If I were to listen to this track at like 3 a.m. deep in like the forest having no clue where I am, no clue where I came, where I'm supposed to go. Like, I'm just in the middle of nowhere, like I'm lost. If I were to listen to this track in that setting at 3 a.m., the experience might be so traumatic that I might have to just give up listening to music for like a decade. This song is so scary. Honestly, when I was listening to it the other day in my bed, I was just like frozen at how fucking chilling the track is. So fucking unsettling. Like, The Seer is easily their most just unnerving album, bro. If you're looking to just be fucking frightened, The Seer will do it, man. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the playlist. Yeah, I'm gonna do this at the end of every month, and hope you enjoyed the video. Bye!